At yun na nga ng mga bayan, ginulat ni Pangulong Duterte ang mga congressman nang magsalita ito sa isang interview. Nabanggit niya ni Pangulong Duterte na itong mga congressman ay walang karapatan para utusan ang NTC o ang MTRCB na magpasara ng isang istasyon, lalo nang hindi dumaan sa hearing. Isa itong malakas at matunog na sampal para kay Nograles na matsipin mong attorney pa, no mga kabayan, attorney pa itong si Nograles, pero walang kaalam-alam sa batas. Hindi niya alam yung kanyang trabaho bilang congressman. Bagkus pinaikot-ikot niya ito at ginamit ang kanyang mga kapangyarihan sa Kongreso at inutusan ng NTC. Mantakin mo mga kabayan, nung si Pangulong Duterte pa ang Pangulo, hindi nga niya inutusan ng NTC o MTRCB na pahintuin ang kahit na anong istasyon. Samantalang ito si Nograles, animoy, sekretary nga lang nito ni Sandro Marcos. Kala mo makagalaw, kala mo kung umasta parang Pangulo ng ating bansa. Mantakin niyo mga kabayan, inutusan ng NTC at ang NTC naman ay sumunod. Pinasara o sinuspinde ang SMNI nang walang ginagawang hearing. Ayon nga dito sa NTC, yung hearing daw ay ginawa na ng Kongreso. Mali. Dapat ang NTC ay magkaroon ng sariling hearing at dapat tukuyin kung ano ang pagkakamali ng SMNI bago sila magpataw ng parusa. Ang matindi, nauna yung parusa nang walang hearing, no? Kaya ginulantang nga ni Pangulong Duterte itong mga to at atin niyang natong ngayon na talagang mali yung ginawang pagpapasuspinde sa SMNI nito ni Congresswoman Nograles. At kung bago ka pa nga lang sa aking channel, huwag mo kalimutan hit ang like at subscribe button para updated ka sa aking mga uploads araw-araw, kabayan. Panoorin natin ang kabuuan ng video ito.
Ang ako lang concern karon is to help my friend si Pastor. Kay tinuod lang ng NTC ba, wala man sila nakita they have not come up with even an allegation, huwag na yung charge of any wrongdoing. Ang sunshine or whatever o kung saan na yung has always been careful. So, kung anong naingon anak, wala lang po mo I'm just biding my time, but one of these days siguro I'll just to come up with a statement, not necessarily defending Pastor Kibuloy, but just to say something about the way things are, and it could mean anybody. It could mean Pastor Kibuloy or anybody for that matter. Sa wala ko nakita nga naigisunod nga hustong procedure. Wala akong nakitang procedure na tama na sinunod. Kita mo. So, hanggang na muna tayo as kung ano ang mangyari after that. Kasi nadali yung aking gikan sa masa. Isali ko na lang yung akin because yun ang importante sa akin, yung ayaw kong I do not want to confront the president, but rather I'd like to talk to him indirectly kung bakit ganon. Tapos, as far as I am concerned, I have not crucified him, not even criticized him severely, maybe commented on the directions that the government is proceeding. Yun lang naman. Wala akong nakitang
does the act constitute a bit of curtailing press freedom? As lawyer, how do you look at all these things?
well, itong dito kay Pastor, if there is no immediate correction, not remedial, because kung remedial, medyo masama na yan. If there is a remedy, then there has to be something which has to be done. To be, I don't know, it's between them and hindi man ako mag-ano, I have never interfered. Hindi ba rin si Pastor never asked me to intervene or whatever. Ever since, wala talaga. So, hindi naman niya ako, otherwise, kung kinausap niya ako noon, hindi, pumasok na ako sa eksena, pero wala ako. Yan ang ano sila. So, as there is still time for them to correct if there is something to correct, gawin na nila ngayon. Wala naman akong ako naman sa gikan sa masa, I don't know if I strayed along the courteous path. Hindi correct but courteous. Wala naman akong ano na I cannot remember criticizing severely anybody that in government. Ako lang, alam naman ninyo ako, I'm hard on crime, but sa government failures and errors, historically, it has always been a suggestion for me.
Do you feel being singled out? Because seriously things happen now, like the Castro thing, filing of the case, you have the ICC, and now you have the SMNI, and what's more do we expect from other camp to hit you? And how would you feel about it, and how would you respond to this?
Let me be very clear on this. Marcos has nothing to do with the ICC. It is the fucking ICC interfering in our private affairs, in the sense that it intrudes into the sovereignty of the other nations. Yan, ano dyan, Marcos walang ano dyan. I am not in any way dragging him into the picture. Wala. Matagal na yan ang ICC niya. Wala pa siya sa picture, nandiyan na yung ICC na yan. Ganito na lang. If ICC is or wag na lang wag na natin bigyan ng importansya yung ICC. Let me just address the Filipino people for once. If there is anything that I did it was because I did it for my country. Hanggang dyan lang ako. Ginawa ko para sa mga anak ninyo. Hayaan mo na yung ICC, hayaan mo na yung human rights, na pakialam sa kanila. Kung may ginawa man ako, kung tingin ng iba tama, kung tingin ng iba mali, wala akong pakialam. Basta ginawa ko para sa bayan ko, para sa mga anak ko. And you know that. I've been mouthing it on several occasions in the past. So they can go ahead, ilham mo yung ICC. Let them come in, they can go in and out as a matter of fact. I do not really care if they are here to stay, to investigate, to stay here forever, or to stay here for a sightseeing. I'm too old to worry about this thing na ganito. Retired na ako. Tingnan ko lang kung anong what they can come up with, then sagutin ko sila.